ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Thank you to the media for coming today. We have an exciting announcement from Manitoba. Maxime Bernier is visiting our great province. We've had a great visit. Yesterday we had a barbecue with hundreds of people at Assiniboine Park. This morning we went to Magellan. We're having the candidate announcement right now. This afternoon we're going to 17 Wing, and tonight we're going to a Gold Eyes baseball game. So I think that covers a lot. And what we are going to see today is Jasper will be emceeing and introducing the candidates. Jasper is the president of the Electoral District Association in this area, which is Charleswood, St. James, Assiniboia, Edinburgh. And I think you guys are going to really see some historic people here today. So, Jasper, over to you.
Thanks, Stephen. Okay, to start with, our candidate in Brandon Source, Rob Lussier. Rob joined the Canadian Armed Forces at the age of 18 and served for 32 years until his retirement in 2017. Next, we have Dauphin Swan River Nipawa, and that's Frank Godon. Frank joined the U.S. Marine Corps, serving in the Air Wing Division. While serving with the military, Frank graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Intercultural Studies and has a Master's in Cross-Cultural Communications. From Kildonan St. Paul, we have Martin Deck. Martin is a biochemistry major, certified power electrician, professional Class 1 truck driver, and diesel mechanic. On behalf of Yogi Henderson in Winnipeg Centre, we have Monique Choiset. In Winnipeg North, our candidate is Victor Ong. Victor has a Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. He is a Class 1 truck driver and has worked for 10 years at Canadian Blood Services. In Winnipeg South, could not attend today.
Right here.
Are you here? Oh,
Okay.
please come up to the front. In Winnipeg South, we have Murwai Nasiri. Before coming to Canada in 2009, Murwai worked for NATO and ISAF as a media analyst and culture advisor. Now, as an immigrant settlement facilitator, his main role is to help people adapt and integrate into Canadian society. In Winnipeg South Centre, our candidate is Jane McDermott. Jane was a Winnipeg area school trustee for 16 years. She holds a Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Education degrees from the University of Manitoba. And in Charleswood, St. James, Assiniboia, Headingley, we have Stephen Fletcher. Stephen served as a Member of Parliament for 11 years and spent 5 years as a Cabinet Minister in Harper's government. He is currently the MLA for Assiniboia. And finally, please welcome our leader, Maxime Bernier, to the front.
Thank you, everybody. I'm very pleased to be here. And I just want to let you know that we have 10 candidates up to now for Manitoba on 14 seats. And I can tell you that we will have a full slate of candidates here in Manitoba, but also all across the country. It is a new party, and we are making history, building this party in less than a month. Right now, across the country, we have 283 candidates more than the Green, more than the NDP, and more than the Liberals. And you can count on us that in a month from now, we'll have a candidate in every riding in this country. So I'm very pleased that we were able to build a party with riding association, EDAs all across the country, but also with great candidates all across the country. And I want to thank our candidates here in Manitoba because, you know, the task to be a politician can be tough. It can be tough. But when you believe in the strong freedom ideas and individual freedom and personal responsibility, respect and fairness, these people will represent you and they will represent also the values of our country. So I'm very pleased to have a diverse people from diverse backgrounds with us, and that's important because our party is a real grassroots movement, a real smart populist movement, because there's no political correctness with us, and also we don't try to pander to every special interest group like the Liberals, like the Conservatives. And I was very pleased to be here and do some visit this morning. And yes, the aerospace industry, it is an important industry, not only for Manitoba, but also for all Canadians. And our policy on being sure to have the right economic policies for that industry and other industry to prosper, we have the right platform for them. We want to have a flat tax on business at 10%. We want to abolish the capital gains tax in this country. We will have a tax policy for individuals and Canadians that it is fair for everybody. As you know, instead of having 5 tax rates for Canadians, we'll have only 2. Actually 3. One at 0% from people earning less than $15,000. And after that, you'll have a tax rate of 15% for earnings more than $15,000 up to $100,000. And after that, another tax rate of 25% for earnings more than 100K. And like that, Canadians will save and Canadians' families will save also. Because we are the only party who wants to eliminate the cartel in dairy, poultry, and eggs. And as you know, it is a regressive tax on the poor, on families. And every Canadian family is paying $400 more for their grocery with that cartel. We're the only political party to speak for Canadian families on that. That's very important. So for us, a limited government in Ottawa, more freedom, but also a government that will do everything for us to keep our sovereignty and to be sure that our borders will be respected. So what's happened right now in Quebec, in my own province, and here in Manitoba, it is not fair. We have illegal refugees that are crossing our borders, more than 40,000 of them for the last 2 years, and the cost for the government is about $300 million. We must solve that, and we will. We're the only party who will actually have fewer immigrants and not increasing the immigrants by 40%. That's Justin Trudeau. From 250,000 a year to 350,000 a year, the Trudeau government will increase our immigration level by 40%. And when you know that there's only 6% of Canadians that agree with that, so 49% of Canadians are saying that they want fewer immigrants. And so we're not for mass immigration like the Trudeau government, but we're not also anti-immigration. We just want fewer immigrants and we want people that will come here that will be able to participate to our society. So that's an important proposal, and we are the only political party to speak about that. The Conservative, the Liberal, the NDP, the Green are all for more and more and more. So it would be important, and for us at the next election, when it will come, the official election starting in September until the 21st of October, it will be about the economy, it will be about lower taxes, it will be about being sure that in this country we'll be able to build pipelines that will be important for the unity and the prosperity of our country, but it will be also about the immigration. And I think it is important to have that debate because we want our country to be like that in 20 years. You know, I'm looking at the challenges that some European countries having right now for the integration of their immigrants, like in France, in Belgium, in UK. And we want here in Canada to be sure that people are coming to participate in our society. And that's an important proposal. And also at the same time, we want to have fair policies for small business. And we think that it is not fair to tax a small business entrepreneur here in Winnipeg and forcing him to pay taxes and after that to give that to a huge corporation like GM or Bombardier. We must have a flat tax on business at 10%, and like that we can save, by abolishing corporate welfare, we can save $5 billion a year. So that's part of our proposal, but also what's happening right now with the Conservative and the Liberal, for me they're all the same. Andrew Scheer said in last December that the Conservative Party of Canada under his leadership is a centrist and pragmatic political party with lots of ideas for a lot of people. So for us, the Conservative don't have any vision for this country and any courage to speak about what needs to be done for the future of our country. We will do that together, and that's why I won't be alone. And we started that party last September. Some journalists were saying, it's only a one-man show. But I can tell you today that it is not a one-man show. We have more than 41,000 members, and we have candidates in every provinces, and as I said, we'll have candidates in every riding. So I'm very proud that these people decided to work for you, for the people. That's the name of our party, the People's Party of Canada. Our goal is to work for Canadians, and we want to be sure that our country will be first, not giving our money to other countries to fight climate change or build roads in Africa. We must bring back that money here to help Canadians, and these people will help us to be successful. So I'm very proud to be here. I'll have a nice afternoon, and it's part of my tour in Western Canada. As you may know, I was in Alberta for a week, and the reception everywhere, it's a great reception. People are curious, they want to know our platform, and when they know our platform, it's easier for us to have them on board. So I want my message here for people in Manitoba. Just look at our platform, don't hesitate, speak to our candidates, go on our website, People's Party of Canada, and you'll be surprised that for us, we are doing politics differently, and you'll know why. No pandering, we don't try to please everybody, because we know that when you try to please everybody, it's because you don't have any principles, you don't have any conviction. We know that we cannot please everybody. We'll do our best to have the support of a lot of Canadians. But at the end, this is our platform, and our goal is to speak out there and inform Canadians about the huge, bold reforms that needs to be done in this country, and we are the only political party to tackle our challenges that we have in Canada. So I want to thank you. I want to thank our candidates. It's only the beginning. As you know, you're going to work hard. You're going to do door to door, but we have time. We have more than 3 months to be out there and to be well known. So thank you very much, and I'm ready to take some questions from journalists if you have any. Thank you.